Yo, what is going on, everybody? This is Mystical, and I'm bringing you the 8th boss my guild does. Yeah, 8th boss, and that is everyone's favorite boss in this raid tier, Botanist. Not much to say. He just does a lot. There's, he has a lot of mechanics. He does. You can't cheese any of the mechanics either. First thing you're gonna see is solar collapse. If you're even hit by the circles, which you just saw me get hit by, you take damage. If you're in the middle when they finally go off, you will die. Ads are gonna spawn and focus people. They are stunnable. I thought, do they have a trinket? I don't. They are stunnable. I did stun them for full. If they hit you, they do multiply and they will target more people, and most of the time it will result in a wipe. The next thing you're going to see on the first phase is controlled chaos, and that's this big purple ring you see. It's just going to basically spawn on somebody randomly and just run. You know, tank them on the other side of the room and just blink or run or whatever mobility you have, just run away. It will kill you if you stand in it for a while. And that's pretty much the 3 things you need to worry about in phase 1. The ads, the solar collapse, and the controlled chaos. Those are the first 3. Now the thing that makes this boss so hard is that throughout each phase, it's going to incorporate the mechanics of the previous phases. So basically in phase 2, you're going to be dealing with mechanics from phase 1 and mechanics in phase 2, which, you know, it adds up, especially when you get to phase 3, which is honestly the cause of many wipes in my raid. Yeah, the first phase, not too much spread damage going out. We're at 81% mana. We don't have to do too much, you know. It's phase 2 and 3. We should be starting phase 2 now. Yep. Where you'll see the spread damage start to increase, and you'll see, you know, you start climbing the meters a little bit, you know. We're pretty low right now, but we'll get up there. Don't worry, don't worry. So, lashers spawn. Oh, I never mentioned how we actually deal with the lashers. So we deal with the lashers. I'm gonna revival this by running them through the melee. So if you're ranged DPS and you get it, we run straight through the melee and they cleave them down. That way we don't lose too much DPS on the boss, and we still get the ads down. If you're DPS, or not DPS, you're melee, we just run them to range. So if you're melee, run to range. If you're range, run to melee. And we use it. It's worked out so far. So you know, if it ain't broken, you know. So as you can see, this is phase 2. We still have lashers. Now the only difference in phase 2, I bubbled them really late, are these orbs. When you break them or they touch the ground, they do a ton of raid-wide damage. And we kill one at a time. So the melee will kill the orb or the sphere that is spawned on them, and the range will kill the one that's out here. Now, what I'm not particularly sure about is we don't kill one of them, and you know, I'm a healer, so I really don't, you know, deal with it. I'm sure they've explained it, but I'm not too sure. We don't kill one, basically. And now we're in phase 3. Now, this is the cause of many wipes right here. So it's just everything. Like everything is in phase 3. The lashers, the orbs, this green circle that heals the boss, so tanks, these spores that deal damage. It's just so much stuff. And on top of that, you have the ads that spawn. So you want to avoid the spores while you're killing the ads. The tanks need to not only worry about the purple sphere, the purple controlled chaos, but they also need to worry about the green circle, you know. So it's a lot. And plus, healers need to be on dispels because lashers do spawn. It's a lot. Okay, it's a lot. But you know, hopefully, you know, just stay calm. You know, nice and calm and relaxed. Nothing's gonna happen. You guys got it. So we have the spores. We avoid the spurs, as I can't pronounce it, as much as you can. We have our second revival up soon. Our DK just died because, you know, what is DK mobility? You know, like what is that? Make sure you tank them out of the green because it heals them, and that's the last thing you want the boss to do. Yeah, so we have all 3 buffs right now, or 3 buffs right now, so it's actually sick. Yeah, so just avoid the spores. I tried to spell. People are being focused. Oh no. Big heal. Sick. We have Chi up soon. We also have Revival up soon. So we're probably just, oh, Delete, you just got wrecked. Controlled chaos, here comes purple. It's probably gonna be somewhere over here or over there. You know, I mean, hey, either way. Your number one concern on phase 3 are the ads. Like, no question. You want to kill the ads no matter what. You will wipe 100% if you do not kill them. The next thing is to worry about the tanks. Need to worry about the green and control chaos. Range need to worry about ads. Melee of course also needs to worry about ads. Healers just heal, avoid the green circles, and dispel. That's basically what I got, and that's pretty much it. Someone just got legendary. Tell me if this is good. If any of you play Demon Hunter, throw glaive deals 50% increased damage with each ricochet. I don't know if that's any good. Did I get no loot? I got no loot. Oh, melee trinket. So before we talk about that, let's just go through the healing. There wasn't much healing we could do in the first phase, unfortunately, but let's still go through the healing. We have Gust of Mist, Renewing Mist, Vivify. I'm just going to pack C3 together because, you know, these two generate our mastery, and our mastery is our number one heal. That's crazy. That's actually insane. I love our mastery. It went from useless last expansion to being our number one heal. And then we got Essence Font, which you did use quite often. We got two revivals in there, 2 fat revivals, so that's really good. And then we got Chi Burst, obviously, you know, I mean, almost 20 million of free healing, right? Like, that's more than Vivify. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this. I apologize, I came last in healing, but I mean, I don't think there's anything I can do. If you saw any improvements I can make, I'd really appreciate it. But that's pretty much it. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you later.